Yeah.
When my shot go up, you know it's wet. Screaming at my replay, but I've been on to what is next. Cookies give me that, then I hit you with that stuff. Watch me fade away, I walk away, nothing but net, yeah. That boy ballin', ballin', so now they callin'.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel, Kicks to Ball. Happy Monday to all of you, and today I'll be talking about how to design a very effective and productive development workout for all the players out there that want to be the best player they could be and to better their game and to actually attack their weaknesses and strengths to become what they want to become in the future. This is not only for a trainer or coach aspect, this is also for the player aspect into what they need to focus on and how to make a plan so they could be great and evaluate themselves to be the best player they could be. Y'all stay tuned to this video, and I hope this video really helps you to be the best player you could be. Stay tuned. Alright, first you have to understand yourself, and as a trainer aspect, you have to understand the player. You have to do great workouts that's customized for you and for your game. You can't just do, if you're not a point guard and you're not a shooter, you're not going to be doing 25 different drills on just shooting. You're going to be doing on what you are mainly doing in the game situations or in the court. So basically you would be doing, if you are a post player, you'll be mainly working on drills that have to do with post drills that help you better in what your role is in the game. The second thing we have to work on is what's useful for you, what works for you, and not what is cool or this drill looks good. You have to know which drill would be most effective when it comes to game situations, which one you would count on when it comes down to when you got the ball in your hand and you have to do something with it. But you can't do anything with it when we look at these clown drills and want to do it and perform them, because when it comes to game situations, the worst situation will happen and you will be able to be either sitting on the bench or not doing what you want to do as you thought it would be in your head. You have to make sure, practice, and make sure that the drill will work in game situations. You have to remember that current success is always best, which will help you for future success. And the main thing I will want to focus on when I'm training a player or helping a player better their game is watch their own film so they can see their mistakes and what they need to work on in game situations. Okay, so the main thing I do is I mainly break down the film as the player watching it, but before I break it down to them, I make sure I watch the film myself so I could break it down to myself so I could explain to the player how, what, and when they should have done what they have done so they could better and see their mistakes in the game situations. And the second thing I would like to talk about is basically when after the season's over, they get to watch more film and let their body recover so they won't be working on their game so much as in doing drills and hard intense workouts. They'll be actually resting because that's the best time to rest during the off season and looking at the mistakes and looking at a different point of view of their game so they can see strategies that will help them in the future having that future success. The main thing I find that's underrated that most trainers don't really work on are defense. Defense is the number one thing that help guys win games, and if the other team can't score, then there is no such thing as a tie game in basketball. So if you're playing good defense and you don't have terrible offense, then it's still going to be looking like a good game for you because you're getting steals, you're getting assists, you're getting blocks. Like, it's still an overall good game, and that motivates you more to score when you're playing good defense. So the main thing I work on defense is closeout. I work on how to when you get beat, how to recover, beating them to the second spot, how to stop handwriting their player on their hip when they're driving to the basket, hand checking, and all that other good stuff that they have to work on, and shifting the feet. Moving the feet is very important. People don't understand that. They think, oh, they got to get a steal with their hands. No, mainly people who get steals have good footwork and able to cut that defender off, or getting to that spot before the dribble is even made, and they able to just take the ball. It's that simple. Work on. Then the last thing we'll probably work on is offense, that we know that'll be hard to guard, as in as a ball handler, you would shift your defender where there's no help, so when you beat him to the basket, it's like an easy bucket for you. Or second, you'll run like really all around on the court to get your defender tired, and then you have a nice ball screen or some off ball screen, and you get the ball and you're able to do something with it really quick while the defender is slacking. Or even when your defender is trying to do help defense and you move away and your teammate passes you the ball because of the help, and you're able to just shoot it real quick and get the bucket. And it's plenty of options you could do on the court, but you have to stay productive. Look at Klay Thompson. He's always moving he's always moving. You never see him standing still on offense. The reason why he takes only 4 dribbles to make so many points is because he doesn't stay still. He always moves. He does off-ball screens. He always cuts to the basket. He always go to baseline. He always do things that most players don't do. So he's able to get that easy bucket, and he gets his defenders tired all the time. You always see them weren't like asking themselves, where's Klay? Where's Klay? Because he is one of the best off-ball screen players in the NBA right now. That is very effective, and that's very important in today's game. And finally, we will have to work on the decision-making component. When you get that screen, or when you're going downhill to the basket, where you have option A, B, or C, you could pass it, you could score the ball, you could reset the play, you could do whatever you want to do when you have that elite baller mentality, and you have that elite baller I would say IQ. You know, it's very important that you know what you're doing and know what you want to do on the court. When you have the skill to go anywhere on the court, you have to make sure that you limit your dribbles, you do what you have to do, and you do everything time efficiently and time effectively. Like, you do everything right on point, so it doesn't make like you're wasting time with the ball, you holding the ball, you ball hogging, but you passing, you shooting, you doing everything you got to do, so you be able to become an elite baller. And every time you have the ball in your hands, you become the most effective. I really hope this video helped y'all, and I hope that y'all learn from this video, and that y'all be able to take this video and evaluate yourself, because this video really helps you determine on how to become the great player you want to be. And you have to be truthful to yourself. If you're not truthful to yourself, you'll never become the player you want to be. So I hope y'all like this video. Hope y'all stay tuned to all my other videos, and stay tuned to all the tips and tricks I got for you guys, and it will be a good journey for you. Thank you for watching.